Science is in continuous development. Many discoveries have been made throughout history and are being made nowadays.
However, there are only a few of them which have changed the world entirely. Let's focus on one of these essential discoveries in nuclear physics and the brilliant scientists behind it. Let's go!
Lise Meitner was born in Vienna in the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1878. She was educated privately at a higher level than her peers, and she was always interested in science. In 1901, she enrolled at the University of Vienna, which had opened for women just a year before.
She was the second woman to obtain a PhD in physics there. Then she moved to Berlin to take a special opportunity, listening to Max Planck's lectures. As a woman, she faced a lot of discrimination. Most of the laboratories she didn't have access to. She didn't even have a job with a salary. From 1907, she worked with Otto Hahn, a German chemist who was engaged in the field of radiation and nuclear physics.
In 1912, they moved to the newly opened Kaiser Wilhelm Institute and continued to work together. During World War I, Lise was working with the X-ray machines to help the injured, just like Marie Curie.
Together with Hahn, they worked for more than 3 decades and discovered many isotopes, such as protactinium-231. Meitner slowly became a well-known nuclear physicist and also posted papers about the beta decay.
Fritz Strassmann, a young talented German physicist, joined the German-Austrian duo in Berlin. The discovery of the neutron in 1932 gave new impetus to their studies. They thought that the neutron bombardment of uranium could create heavier molecules. Unfortunately, Lise had to escape from Germany in 1938 because she had Jewish ancestry. She worked in Copenhagen and in Stockholm and remained in touch with her colleagues. Hahn and Strassmann continued the studies and realized that after the collision, barium molecules appeared.
In fact, Hahn and Strassmann were not able to understand the physics background of the process, and it was Lise Meitner with her nephew Otto Frisch who theorized the effect. She realized that the nucleus of uranium actually splits into 2 smaller nuclei, barium and krypton, 3 neutrons, and a huge amount of energy is released. Lise also calculated the amount with Einstein's famous formula, which is around 200 megaelectron-volts. This energy is used today to create electricity by nuclear power plants, where a chain reaction of nuclear fission happens in a coordinated way.
Unfortunately, this discovery also led to the development of the atomic bomb, but Lise refused to use her brilliant mind for this cruel purpose. She was invited to the USA to work on the Manhattan Project, but she repeatedly said, "I will have nothing to do with the bomb." Still to her sadness, Lise Meitner is often called the mother of the atomic bomb.
Surprisingly, Hahn received the Nobel Prize for the discovery and theory of nuclear fission alone in 1944. Lise's efforts and her life full of injustice were not honored, and her role is often forgotten nowadays. Believe it or not, she was nominated 48 times, but she never received the prestigious award.
However, she was given many other awards like the Enrico Fermi Award and the Max Planck Medal. Albert Einstein calls her the Marie Curie of Germany, and an element, meitnerium, was also named after her.
Overall, we should not forget about Lise Meitner, the physicist who never lost her humanity.